Right now, as you watch this, 24 teams have already been eliminated, gone, packed their bags, flying home to a country that expected a miracle and got a group stage exit instead. And here's the part that should terrify every fan still holding a ticket. Goal difference, one single goal, is the only reason some of the biggest names in football are alive right now, and others aren't. If you don't understand this table, you don't understand the World Cup. So let's break it down, group by group, before the next ball is even kicked. Here's the brutal math nobody explains properly. 48 teams, 12 groups, 3 points for a win, 1 for a draw, 0 for a loss. Simple, right? Wrong. Because it's not just about winning your group anymore. This is the new World Cup, the expanded 48-team format. And that means the top 2 from every single group advance automatically. But so do the 8 best third-place teams out of all 12 groups. That means a team can lose 2 of their 3 games and still make the knockouts. And it means a team can win a game 4-0 and still go home. Because somewhere else, on a different continent, in a match they had 0 control over, another team was doing just a little bit better on goal difference. That's the trap. That's why this points table isn't just a scoreboard. It's a psychological minefield for every coach, every player, every fan. Let's start with the teams that made it look easy. Group A, the hosts. Mexico topped their group on home soil, with the crowd behind them from kickoff to final whistle. Group B, Switzerland, quietly ruthless, grinding out results while everyone was watching the bigger names. Group C, Brazil. No surprise there. When Vinicius Jr. is finishing like that, groups don't stay competitive for long. Group D, Turkey, in the co-host group with the USA, pulling off the kind of run that turns a good tournament into a legendary one. And then, Group L, England, clinical, composed. Group winners, no drama. Exactly how you want to enter a knockout stage. But for every team celebrating in that graphic, there's a team standing right next to them, on the same points, with the same wins, and going home anyway. This is the part of the table nobody wants to talk about. The third-place teams. Sweden currently sits at the top of that unofficial survivors list. 4 points from their group games, enough to put them above every other third-placed side in the tournament. But here's the psychological gut punch. Being third in your group and still advancing means you spent 3 matches thinking you were eliminated, only to watch results from stadiums thousands of miles away decide your fate for you. Imagine that. Your World Cup dream, controlled by a match you didn't even play in. And Portugal, a nation that has produced generations of world-class talent, fell short in Group K after a scoreless draw against Colombia. 90 minutes of silence, a nation holding its breath. And then, nothing. No goals, no points, no path forward. That's what this table does. It doesn't care about reputation. It doesn't care about history. It only cares about numbers. So here's where we stand. 24 teams alive. 24 teams already gone. The round of 32 has officially begun, and every single match from here forward is sudden death. No more, we'll get them next game. No more goal difference math. Win or go home. Think about that pressure. These are athletes who have trained their entire lives for a tournament that happens once every 4 years. And from this point on, one bad half, one red card, one missed penalty, ends it all. So here's my question for you, and I want you to actually think about this before you scroll away. If your team had to survive on goal difference alone, would they have made it? Drop your group's final table in the comments. Tell me which team's exit shocked you the most. And if you want the full round of 32 bracket broken down exactly like this, hit subscribe, because that video is coming next. And trust me, the drama only gets worse from here.